Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer and welcome to your daily silver stacking video. Thank you for tuning in. 2021, crap year, right? But that doesn't mean that 2022 will be as well. See, this year for the economy, for the world, has been very negative. But one positive note, silver stacking community has grown faster than ever. 2021 is probably the fastest the silver stacking community's ever grown, with Wall Street Silver starting off the year with that boom. I mean, it's beautiful. And it's crazy to realize how big it's grown. And I say that because there's a site where you could type in your YouTube analytics, and my channel has fans, or they say fans, but it's really viewers from 78 different countries and 4 different continents. Literal numbers. I've gained over 3 million views this year and almost 10 million views total. That shows right there how many people are interested. And I'm not throwing those numbers out to brag or anything. I genuinely am not. I'm saying that because 78 different countries, people are watching silver channels, silver stacking content. I mean, one, how do they understand me? And two, you would think 78 different countries. That's insane to think about. It really is. So when I saw that number, it just really opened my eyes to, man, like, silver stacking is a lot bigger than I think I give it credit for. I'm thinking of countries like US, Canada, stuff, but 78 countries, 4 continents. I mean, that just really opened my eyes. It really did. And that makes me even more eager to keep pushing my content, because I do see it's getting out there. It's going across the globe, and I'm trying to attract as many people, convert as many people over to the silver stacking community. And 2022 is going to be that year. I'm talking about taking things to the next level. I'm trying to innovate the world of precious metals like a way we've never seen before. I'm talking about doing bigger things, better things that just, you have to subscribe. You can't not subscribe when you see these types of videos. So make sure you like this video. And when I say I did some digging on this video, that's to take lightly. I dug so deep into this video. I literally came out of the ground in China. That's how deep I dug in this video. And when I say this number, I'm being literal when I say that I've found at least 10 to 15 different articles, all different articles talking about price manipulation. Silver's price is manipulated. It is rigged. I'm sorry to tell you that, but if the silver markets aren't always rainbows and unicorns, I'm not going to portray it that way. And if you want some proof, here's the pudding. JP Morgan placed spoof orders to drive down silver prices. Another article, JP Morgan to pay $920 million for manipulating precious metals from the treasury market. Another article, JP Morgan fined to pay $1.26 billion for manipulating precious metals. Another article, JP Morgan settles lawsuits that accuse firm of spoofing precious metals market trades. Another article, silver price manipulation over 5 decades. Another article, what's the end game for silver market manipulation? Another article, Florida miners lawsuit accuses JP Morgan of manipulating silver prices. Another article, silver manipulation, 4th quarter outlooks, what drives the market. Another article, gold, silver manipulated. Now, these are just a couple. Also, 3 of JP Morgan's employees got sent to prison for manipulating silver prices. JP Morgan has got caught time and time again. But not only just JP Morgan, we're talking about Merrill Lynch, the Dutch bank. And if you guys don't know what this manipulation is or how it works, it's called spoofing. Spoofing is placing a false buy order or sell order on the exchange with the intent to cancel the order before it goes through. So they're basically mocking the volume on that exchange, so then other people see that silver, the volume on silver is massive, or a whole bunch of everyone's selling, oversold territory, and then that influences other people to invest off of that data, which is in reality not correct because they cancel the order. But the hard part about this is the sticky situation is you're allowed to cancel orders, but you're not allowed to cancel them with the intent to cancel them. Imagine being on an exchange and just placing a whole bunch, I'm talking millions of dollars in buy orders, buy. So everyone on the exchange is like, holy crap, silver's getting bought up. But they get canceled because then when those people see those numbers, that influences how they invest. And then JP Morgan will in return profit off of it, manipulating the market to their degree. Because they know once they place those buy orders, what that's going to do to the market. So they're already one step ahead, and then they capitalize off of it. They profit from it. Very illegal. And only the last couple of years, it's been a very punishable crime. Before it was a slap on the wrist, but nowadays you're seeing 920 million, $1.26 billion, and employers are getting sent to prison, right? If you're working for JP Morgan and you're using your money, your company's bank, you don't care. You're hiding behind a screen. But if you realize that you might actually get sent to prison, then you might second guess it. And trust me, they haven't caught every instance. They're backdating, what did that say, 5 decades? They're trying to backdate, and they even show a chart, right? This is not new, but it's just now coming to the surface to a degree that I think people are realizing that silver has been suppressed. And there's a reason why silver is only $23 when gold is $1,600. So yes, silver has been rigged. And I hate to say that. I don't want to push anyone away because there is some stuff we have to talk about later in this video showcasing, proving that this price manipulation won't be able to stop the price to an extent that keeps silver within this $25, $30 range for too much longer. Supply and demand is the end variable that will always influence any type of market, especially something that is intrinsical than any type of rigging or any type of manipulation to any degree. So anyways, let's look at this. So the investor Peter Laskaris alleges that starting in March 2008, the bank colluded to suppress silver futures so that call options or the right buy would decline and put options for the right sell would increase. And that's kind of how it works. The banks place so-called spoof trade orders, or the submission of a large order which is not executed but influences the prices, is then withdrawn before reasonably can be executed. Right? They influence other people on the market, and then they withdraw it, aka they cancel the order before it is executed. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission began probing allegations of price manipulation in the silver futures market in September 2008. So, similar complaint filed yesterday on behalf of investor Brian Beatty, naming same banks as defendants, claims a whistleblower connected to the CFTC last year reported the bank's conspiracy to suppress silver prices of silver futures to profit from enormous short positions in silver futures. And it's funny because like JP Morgan, they never lose. If you look at their stats, they never lose. They're always winning. And that's not normal. You have to lose sometimes. At least if they were going to do this, at least purposely lose sometimes, but they never do. So, and there's an article right here. Wait, where is it? So, where am I looking for? I forget which one it is. But they're saying that they're proving that this isn't just some type of little thing where the company's trying to make a couple extra dollars. This is affecting the price way more than people realize. Way more. And do you think it's just those 3 employees that got sent to prison that have been doing it? No. I could put money that hundreds have just from JP Morgan alone. I mean, they're going back 5 decades. The Dutch Bank, Merrill Lynch, I'm sure several of theirs, and that it's not just those 3 banks that got caught. Everyone's doing it. Anytime there's money involved, you're going to see corrupt, shady behavior. JP Morgan we can't just stop there with JP Morgan when it comes to shadiness. They did a similar thing with Bitcoin. Back in 2017, JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, which is the head of JP Morgan, came out and called Bitcoin a scam. Came out publicly, called Bitcoin a scam. And he has enough influence that it actually shot the price of Bitcoin down thousands of dollars. He's saying that Bitcoin, everything you're saying, just saying it's a scam. And then right afterwards, JP Morgan got caught buying millions of dollars in Bitcoin. They did the same thing as spoofing. They did something influencing other people's perspective or decisions to sell, and then they in return capitalize off of that. And you know why JP Morgan got caught? Because the blockchain stores every single transaction publicly. So it's a public database. That's one of the reasons why I love crypto. You can't, it's decentralized. There's no central bank in exchange. There's no bank of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the literal opposite. If anything was to change on the blockchain, everyone has to vote. It's the literal opposite of a centralized, shady, corrupt system. So they got caught, and it's the same type of thing, though. It's like spoofing from a crypto way, right? They use other people's perspectives or perceptions on something to do something in the way they want them to, and then they profit from it. And they got caught with millions of dollars in misprinted gold bars, probably bought on the black market or something. I mean, shady company. Don't trust anything they say. So here's the $1.26 billion for manipulating precious metals. We had the $920 million. And it's just, I couldn't see, I don't know how this bank, how people still put their money in this bank or still work with them. It's honestly insane. So the three claims, the three claim they lost tens of millions of dollars as a result of their actions of JP Morgan traders. Obviously, they deny the allegations. And then look at this, though. We have 2016 succeeded in getting the plaintiff's claims, and then the case got reopened 2017, case pending 2018. And then, that's just how it goes. It wasn't until 2019, 2020 when judges actually made it punishable. Before, it was just a slap on the wrist. And why do they use silver? Because silver is a much smaller market than gold. It would be much harder for them to manipulate the price of gold. That's why silver is also more volatile. So I want to go over this 5-decade chart. So let's look at this. Okay. Looking back at the last silver spot price to $30 an ounce, that's what they're looking at. We're reminded that the CFTC is not here to regulate the commercial and foreign central bank they are to beholden to. So, earlier this week, the Silver Squeeze related Bloomberg Law article chimed in by trying to scare retail silver bulls. I'll leave the link below. And that's the same thing they did with Bitcoin, right? Scare the bulls. So if you take time to read the legal requirements, there is no case against average silver squeeze bulls acting on their own merit, buying bullion, enjoying the camaraderie of others who are doing so. This is the price spanning from 1970 to 2021. So let's keep looking at what they're getting to. So blah 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 blah. So here we go. WikiLeaks published the U.S. Treasury cables, which revealed that the agency and its politically appointed commissioners were born by the COMEX gold futures startup in 1975, back when the U.S. Treasury was looking to dissuade U.S. citizens from saving soon-to-be re-legalized private gold bullion over consistently devaluing fiat reserve notes. And then you have this: the smarter long-term bullion money will just sidestep leverage and take lessons from the Hunt brothers' alleged silver squeeze failure. Not playing their soon-to-fail derivative price discovery game is how to win over the long haul. And they go in, that kind of goes into how to win the long haul with this article, Endgame for Silver Market Manipulation. They're looking for the endgame. How can you profit from this since you know that silver is manipulated? So market manipulation is no conspiracy theory. Everyone knows the big bullion banks have been doing it for years, suppressing gold and silver prices with paper products and derivatives. Okay, so JP Morgan's days of ruling over the metals markets are numbered. See, that's what I'm talking about. This manipulation can't go on forever because Silver Squeeze has hyped a triggered massive silver rally. So, and I really like this article, by the way. So let's look at this. Physical gold and silver are your life raft. from the coming reckoning in the silver markets and the gold markets across financial system flooded with worthless cash. The clock is ticking on your financial future. Secure it now with gold and silver before Goldman Sachs can't get his hands on another ounce of silver. It's fun. I do like that that little metaphor there, and it's so true though, right? You're on a life raft, and that's why I try to push content to as many people, because I want people to at least have the choice to invest. Even if they don't, at least they are aware that there is an option to secure their wealth, because most people don't even know they have an option. So then you have Florida miners lawsuits accuses JP Morgan of manipulating silver prices. And then you're talking about every person, every single company and angle they can. So a Florida-based silver miner has filed damages claim against JP Morgan, accusing the bank of manipulating the silver market to push prices so low the company's mine had to close. I mean, that's insane. And then and obviously they declined to comment. And then look at this. Reuters, they found JP Morgan stat between 2008 and 2016 sent fake buy and sell orders into the metals and treasury markets to move prices in their favor, right? They know this technique is called spoofing, short-term trading tactic rather than a means of long-term price suppression. I mean, that's just what they do. Then you have silver manipulation, the fourth quarter outlook, and this was written in October, just a couple months ago. So this stuff isn't going anywhere, but I do see over time, like I said, silver won't be able to be manipulated at such a high degree, and that is simply because supply and demand is always the ruler of all when it comes to stuff that's tangible. Low supply, high demand. There's a silver shortage. Silver is scarce. It's only going to get more scarce, and that's going to be harder to influence the price digitally by doing stuff on exchanges when you're looking at something that is so critical, so vital, so essential as silver, and how the world is running out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was 1, educational, 2, informational, 3, at least entertaining, make sure to hit the like button. Remember, I post daily videos every single day, giving you the newest, latest, freshest, most up-to-date, recent information in the world of precious metals, in the world of silver stacking. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you click subscribe. 2022, here we come. Silver Slayer, going to be making big things happen. I'm talking about interviews. I'm talking about unboxings. I'm talking about giveaways. I'm talking about potential live streams. I'm talking about face cams. I'm talking about going to my local coin shop and interviewing him. I'm talking about Q&As, literally anything you can think of, I'm gonna do. And 2022 is gonna be the year of risk. I'm gonna be trying new things, right? I want to try to mold my channel into something even more than it is this year. This year, I could see where I came, because I mean, my views doubled this year. I grew, and that's another thing I showed on the stacks is my views have been up 53% this year from previous, which is insane to think about. But I got 3 million views this year. My goal is to accumulate 10 million views in the year 2022. So three times as many as this year, but I definitely can do that. And I know I can, especially as the market's growing, more people are tuning in, and as I make better content. I hope you're in for the ride. Buckle your seatbelts, because things are going to get crazy, and I can promise you that. Daily videos, 1-2 videos a day, maybe 3 on the weekends. I'm going to keep that going. I'm just going to keep trying to share my love for precious metals and make it entertaining for you guys in the meantime. So anyways, yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.